y'all doing? Today, I just want to get some stuff off of my chest a little bit. I want to say, I don't know why people doubt the Mandela Effect when us as believers believe God raised the dead, which is supernatural, that he raised the Red Sea, which was supernatural, that he caused manna bread to rain out the sky, which is supernatural. But we can't believe the devil can mess with time. Or we can't believe that the devil has powers supernatural. See, we forget. I don't know if we just read these as stories or folk tale, or did we really believe these things happen? Because I remember in the Bible when Moses and Aaron, when Moses had threw his rod down and turned it into a serpent, Pharaoh called his people and they threw their rods down and turned it into a snake. That's supernatural. And then when Moses did other miracles, they did the exact same thing. Now, it's supernatural. So the devil had power, and he had supernatural powers. And I think people don't want to believe he has supernatural powers. But see, the Bible states that he's going to think about wearing out the saints. That's in Daniel. And it's going to be given to him for a time, and times and dividings of time. See, so if it's going to be a strong delusion, and it's going to be confusion, he's going to do his signs and wonders supernaturally, just like Jesus did his supernaturally. We got to remember, the devil he has so much influence that he took a third of heaven with him. And so he's beginning to give humans the ability supernaturally to change things. Where we think is supernatural is mostly science and protons and anti-protons. So if you know how anti-protons and protons work, you can do things that seem supernatural, but it's calculated. It's how can you say it? It's plausible because they can mathematic. They can do it with math and probability, and so us to not believe in certain things, I don't know if we really believed in the Bible, because the Bible has a whole lot of supernatural things that happen. Whole lot, you know. And so if God has supernatural powers, the devil has supernatural powers. God said we can do things that greater than what he did when he came down there. And I never knew what could be greater than raising the dead. Well, what could be greater than raising the dead? Messing with time. Changing things that's already gone. Matter of fact, making people come back alive that's been dead for years. And so this thing we're going through is very important. And I stated this in one of my other videos. We talk about things that's not important in church. Even this Sunday, I went to an anniversary, and they was talking about Trump. But when it comes to the word, being messed with, nobody says nothing. I don't know if they're scared or they don't want to come to the reality that it's happening because they don't want it to happen on their watch. But you can't deny things because you don't want it to happen. We are word bearers, and if we are word bearers and we supposed to speak the truth, and God say, if you be ashamed of me, I will be ashamed of you. And so I had to ask them folks that says it's impossible, did they really believe in God allowing man to raise, well, not man, but his power to be worked through a man to make the sea part, or him to prophesy bread coming out the sky, or God's talking in the cloud. Did they really believe any of that? Because it seemed like when you come to the supernatural, we say we spiritual and all that, but they don't really, I don't think people really believe it. They just say it just because it sounds good. And so I was at a point where I was saying, man, you know what? I'm not going to even tell God's people because they are denying the truth. But I thought about it. I can't do that because God said, many people are going to deny the truth. Just like Noah said it was going to rain. They never seen it rain before, but it did. So y'all have to realize, and especially the ones that's on the fence, open your eyes up to the possibility. Now just look for yourself. That's simple. If you know the word, if you know what the word is, you should be able to look and see something is going on. You might can't explain it, but you need to be aware of what's going on. Because the purpose of me telling people is that they can get some of the word that's left and start hiding that in their heart, because our time is very limited. So we need to get some scriptures in our heart and hold them there and remember it like we do our social security number. Or like we remember our name. We need to remember it while we got it, because they changing it so fast. I don't know if we got another year with our word being in attack. Will our word be where we can understand it? So this is just my brief long video. Thank y'all very much.